So Jay, let me tell you, we're in the worship center building that was existing that we've renovated. 16,000 square feet, 12,000 square feet for preschool and children, brand new construction. I'm so glad you're here to be able to see what God's doing.
Yeah, man, it's so exciting. You know, let's state the obvious. Avenue South was the only one of our 9 campuses without a permanent home.
Right.
And so as we've heard the story, we were told we couldn't find something like this.
Sure.
And yet God's provided.
We've seen God be faithful to give us the property, and then He's drawn the people that will fill these classrooms in this worship space.
That's great, man.
So the growth has been incredible over the last year.
I love that we're going to use every nook and cranny of this.
Yeah, every bit of it.
As with all of our campuses, part of our unique model is they're situated in a community that has unique opportunities, unique needs. So we've already talked about how the fact that we're just 0.3 of a mile from Belmont University, which is a perfect position for the Avenue South congregation.
Right.
But what other opportunities are around you right here in the neighborhood as we begin to get to know these neighbors?
I love this community and we're grateful for our neighbors, but there's so many who do not know Jesus. Through helping these parents know how to reach and disciple their children, we see a great need that we can meet. We're also now half a mile away from our existing education partner, Carter Lawrence Elementary. We are now half a mile away and really a little bit closer to Waverly Belmont School, which is a new education partner. So the 2 closest public elementary schools we have partners with, and we can use this facility as an outpost to serve and minister to them.
Yeah, I know. I've been here as we prayer walked and as we did the groundbreaking, and it was neat to see some of the neighbors say, man, what's happening there? And you guys have been able to start building relationships and engaging with those neighbors.
What I haven't shared is last year we baptized more people than we had in any year before. We had more people profess faith in Christ for salvation as they ever had before. That's what's most important to me and important to our staff, to see them come to faith. That's what this is all about.
Let's talk about this room. Let's talk about the worship center. This is the first time I've been in here since groundbreaking, and man, it looks like an amazing space. And so right next to us, you're almost doubling the square footage in order to provide some next-gen space. Tell us about that.
This new education building is going to have about 13,000 square feet for preschool and children alone. And student ministry is going to have their own dedicated space on the first or basement floor underneath the worship center here.
So give us a couple of specific ways to pray.
We are right now mobilizing every member who's not currently serving somewhere in our church, that when these doors open up, I mean, whether it's making coffee, greeting somebody in the parking lot, serving as a life group leader, we need everybody finding their place and serving.
It's great, man. We're excited for you.
Yeah, thanks,
excited for the church at Avenue South. Excited to see with anticipation what God's going to do as we anticipate His grace and His goodness here. And we're all grateful across all 9 campuses that we get to be a part of what God's doing.